All right, you guys, so check this out. I've been, and when it comes to girls, bro, I've been the good dude and I've been the bad dude. I've done both, okay, with two completely different chicks, okay. I had two ex-girlfriends of mine that lasted a while, but it's the weird part about it is that the one that I played the bad dude with when I was doing the bad guy role, and I played it really well too. That relationship lasted far longer than the one where I was being the good dude, and I didn't like it. I mean, because like when you're being the bad dude, the whole thing about it is to just, it's like you get as much sex as you want, but it's like, and I don't care if YouTube flat, I'm gonna say whatever the hell I want. I'm getting as much punani as I want, but it's like there's no genuine connection. It's like it's like you're trading one thing for another. You know what I mean? And it shouldn't really be that way. And the reason why I don't like being the bad dude, there's a lot of spiritual reasons why I don't like being the bad dude, and why I don't care about S3X like that. I just don't, because when a lot of people don't take into account who they're having S3X with. They just see a nice body, they see a pretty girl, you know, they see a smile on her face, they think she's a baddie, and they sleep with her, right? And on a surface level, that's pretty much it. But I never liked being the bad dude because of spiritual reasons. You know, like when you sleep with somebody, you're like meshing souls together. You know what I mean? There's deeper things going on to intimacy than just what's on the surface, you know? And this is why I really would much rather just have one girl, you know, who hasn't slept around a lot. Because if I'm gonna be on that level, I expect her to be on that level. I expect her to look at it the same way I look at it. She's not sleeping around with a lot of dudes for the same spiritual reasons that I'm not sleeping around with a lot of girls. Because for me, it's about the spiritual aspect of it all. And I'm sure a lot of these bad dudes out here who are sleeping around with a lot of girls, they probably got a lot of spiritual things that they got to deal with. Because you're not going to tell me that you feel clean on the inside when you're going around just messing around with anybody, you know? And, you know, when girls are doing it, you wonder why when they hit their 30s, they're a complete wreck. And that wreckage comes from a spiritual place. And this is why I don't... And another thing, if I meet somebody, right, you don't know if that person's got... You don't know what that person's got. You don't know where that person's been. Like, you don't know if that person's got this or that or this or that. And then you're just going to go in and just stick it in like nothing, like with a blindfold on. Like, nah. Like, that's just no. Like, I don't, no. And I don't care what society says. That does not make me beta or any of that. No, I just don't feel, I just don't want to be it. I just don't want to be, you know, blind to my own spiritual health and just stick it in anywhere. Oh, well, a bunch of girls are chasing them. That makes them high value. I must chase after them. Nah, like, not that. When a woman looks at it that way, bro, I look at you like you're dumb. You're an idiot. Oh, just because I got this whole crowd of women chasing after me, you gotta chase after me too. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're dumb. I would actually go after the girl if a bunch of girls were chasing after me, right? And there's a horde of women chasing after me, wanting to sleep with me and stuff. If you fall in line with those women, I'm not gonna want to be with you. But if you turn around and walk away, that's gonna make me like question, like, that's interesting. Like, she didn't chase after me like the rest of them did. That's gonna make me wanna rock with you. That's gonna make me wanna rock with you. Because it makes me look at it like, okay, she carries that standard that I carry, you know? And that would be nice, yo. In this day, it's like in this day and age, people just don't consider spiritual things, you know? And that's just the way I look at it, okay? I do not want to be with somebody who wants to be with me just because just because other girls are wanting me. Just because other girls want me doesn't mean I'm a good catch, okay? That horde of women chasing after me, they could be 10 times dumber than you, right? And if you're smart enough, you won't follow in line with those women. Like, to me, being the good dude has always been what I want to be. And it doesn't make me beta, it doesn't make me weak, it doesn't make me soft. It just makes me smart. And it makes me, you know, a critical thinker when it comes to, because there's two kind of good dudes out there. There's two kind. And a lot of women just get it confused. They mix both kinds together. You know, women look at it like black and white. They don't see the gray. You see, there's good dudes out there. There's two kinds of good dudes out there, and I'm only one of those kind, okay? There's good dudes out there who look at it the way I look at it, you know, from a spiritual perspective. Okay, I want to take care of myself. I want to take care of my spiritual well-being before I'm concerned with how others look at me or how others perceive me, all this other mess. I'd rather take care of that, because that's important, okay? That affects the way you go about life. Your spiritual health will affect the way you take care of everything else, okay? If your spiritual health is out of shape, you're out of shape spiritually, you're full of negativity, you're not gonna respond to life the same way you would if you were in good spiritual health. You're just not, okay? You're gonna find a lot of coping mechanisms. You're gonna find a lot of things. You're gonna be indulging in things that you're gonna indulge in things that are gonna be considered a coping mechanism to your bad spiritual health. And that could be S3X. You know, a lot of guys do that. You know, and I don't really know, you know, when it comes to that. Because I was only a bad dude for one relationship and I didn't like it. Because it took a lot of healing for me to get out of that nasty spiritual place I was in. Because I was just sleeping around. And it's just not good for your spiritual health. Because you don't know where that woman's been. No matter what she says to you, bro. She could tell you that she's been in church all her life, bro. That don't mean nothing. You just don't know where that woman's been. You just do not know. No matter what she says, no matter what, you just don't know. You don't know if she's caught something in the past and she was able to clean it up before I don't want that. I don't want a girl who caught something in the past and even if she managed to clean it up, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want a chick who's had anything, who's had any kind of infections or anything like that. And you chicks who have your whole phases, you're gonna catch something. You're gonna catch something, and I don't want no chick like that. I don't want no chick like that, because I ain't trying to catch nothing. Anytime I lay down with, I don't really sleep. In fact, I haven't slept with somebody in a long time, and that's by choice. Trust me, it's by choice. Why? Because when I would get down with somebody, I'm always questioning in the back of my head, like, what if like this person's got something, and then I sleep with them, and then I catch it? Like, I don't want that shit. I don't want that. That's why. And it's like, to me, it's all about catching something. To me, it's all about that. And messing with my spiritual health. To me, it's all about that. And then there's other guys out there. There's other good guys out there who all they care about is the punani, right? And they're willing to throw their dignity away for that. They're willing to throw it all away just for that. And I'm not willing to do that. I'm not willing to get my junk dirty just to have some punani. I am not willing to do that. I played the bad boy before, and it works to get a girl to sleep with you whenever you want. It works, but it's not what I want. It's just not what I want. I just genuinely don't care about sleeping around like that. Like, I just never really did. And when I did do it, it's just not all it's It's just not what it's hyped up to be. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't care about that. There's two different good guys out here, bro. There's the good guy who actually just wants to, you know, rack up his money, have one chick, you know, just sleep with one girl. You know where she's been. You have the Carfax report on that one. You know where it's been. But a lot of these women, you don't got their Carfax report. You don't know if the odor meter has been rolled back. You don't know if she's had an engine swap or any of that mess. You don't know none of that. And an engine swap is when she gets dirty and then she cleans herself up. She was lucky enough not to catch something permanent. It was something temporary. That's an engine swap. And I don't know. To me, it's just not. S3X is not what it's all hyped up to be, bro. It just really isn't. Being celibate, holding it, that's more like, there's more spiritual benefits to that than just throwing around like it's a toy. I'm not throwing my schlong around like it's a toy. It's not a toy. I'd rather whack it off somewhere than to sleep with somebody that I don't know, and I don't know where she's been, and I don't know if she's got this, and I don't know if she's got that, and who knows if she had this happen and that happen, and then you go in and now your life is a mess. All that one moment in time, all it took was that 30 seconds right there to screw up your whole life. Those 30 seconds. And that's why I'm so self-conscious. I second guess it so much when it comes to sleeping with somebody. Because I don't want that kind of thing to happen where I lay down with somebody 30 seconds later and boom, my whole reality flips. To me, that's how I look at it. It's like that. All right, y'all? So, like, you know, a lot of these women out here, they just look at it like, oh, they look at it in black and white. Oh, you don't want to be the bad boy and try to sleep with me? Oh, you must be beta. You must be a pussy. No, like, that's not always the case. Like, a lot of guys have their reasons for why they do what they do and how they do it. You can't just jump to one conclusion like that's the end result for everything. And if you ask me, the fact that women are looking at it like that, that's a real small-minded way of looking at reality. You know, you got to be real small-minded to look at it like that. That's not smart. That doesn't make you smart. That doesn't make you intelligent. You think you're doing it right, you're not. When you're following the same rules over and over and over, that's not smart. That's not smart because that's not how life, that's not reality, okay? Everything is, every person and every little thing is different. And like, that's why I'm so, that's why I'm so careful. Like, I don't want to just sleep with anybody because you can catch a spiritual disease, you can catch a physical disease, you know? And spiritual diseases, they don't go away they don't go away just as easy as a regular disease or a physical disease. They don't go away. They're both just as much as of a pain in the A word. You can't just sleep around, pray to Jesus, and boom, everything changes. No, it takes healing, it takes cleaning, it takes long periods of time to fix stuff like that. You don't just sleep around with a whole country and then just say, clean me, Jesus, and then you're clean. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's a real small-minded way of looking at it. And I just don't want to do that. That's just not the way I want to go about it. I want one chick. I want to get to know one person. And that alone is a pain in the A word, getting to know somebody. It's better when you already know somebody, you already know where they've been, you already know what they're about, you know how to handle them, like that. Than to get to know a completely brand new person, you don't know where they've been, you got to figure all that shit out. And then 10 years down the line, you find this out, boom. Screw that. Now, I don't know who else can agree with me, but if you can, or if you can't, write it down in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting. I be posting. You know, I be posting. And I'll see you in the next one. But y'all, I'll see you in the next one. I hope I hear back from you. From boys, from the men and women out there.